Hey YouTube, Blastoise Rules here, and I've got a video game video for you for once. Sort of a waste to use my other channel since I don't really have subscribers on there too much or anything. I don't have the time to switch back and forth, but we have flea market pickups. This is a brand new season this year. Last year I didn't go to the flea market at all. I don't know why. I was probably just too tired. Um, but it's the third week, and it's the first time I went, and it was definitely worth it. So I'm going to show you what I got here. I got a bunch of video games, a few DVDs, some Pokemon cards, few Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. So I'm going to get right into this and try and keep this, um, as short as possible for you guys. So we'll start with the first pickup. Got a copy of Animal Crossing on the GameCube here. No manual, no memory card, but it is the disc. It was marked at $6. I got it for $5. Picked this up to resell. It goes for 20 plus on eBay, so I'm gonna sell that and make a profit back that I can put back into flea market hunting. Um, Next person here, next vendor. I was a vendor myself, actually. It's just a waste of time for me, though, to go there and not make money and lose it, so I stopped. Final Fantasy X, PS2, with the case, no manual, and Kingdom Hearts. I think it's the second one. Um, I've got the case and probably the instruction manual for this with artwork already. I've got quite a few of them. Those two were priced at $5 each, and then Madden NFL, Super Nintendo in the box. Game in box, no manual inside. But this was priced at only $2, so I picked it up, and I made an offer to the vendor for 12 for the lot of all three. So, or it was 12. I made an offer for 10, and he took it. So, since these were reprinted, like remade for the PS3, I don't know what they go for anymore. But I bought these two to sell them because I know that they're RPGs, so definitely going to throw those off, and I already have them in my collection. But this one I'm going to keep. Next, from a vendor, had lots of random games. I found one Wii game, and it is a Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, or just Olympic Games. Pretty sure this game's still 15 or 20 bucks, so yeah, that was a steal for $3. They were asking for, but I made an offer. Always worth trying to talk people down. If you don't, walk away, because if they're not gonna work with you, especially when if you buy multiple items, then they're jerks. But that was a steal for $3. On the discs, some of these need to be resurfaced, but I have a resurfacing machine, so that's no problem there. As I was leaving, went to a vendor reseller guy. I guess he owns a shop of some sort. This guy is a douchebag. He's not really useful to work out deals with. He acts like he knows everything about video games and really doesn't know much. But after trying to get 3 games for him for 20 bucks, which he refused to do when 2 of the games are $5 each online and the others are on 10, I went back before I left and picked out 2 games here for Super Nintendo for tried to get him for 15. He said 17. I took it. I'm pretty sure I got a steal on these. So, sorry if you hear the lawnmower, guys. Looney Tunes B-ball, basketball. I have the box for this already. I did not have the game, and this game's actually went up in price quite a bit. This game is around 20 bucks now for the card alone, so that right there paid for what I got it for. So, and we got Battle Blaze with a much nicer label. There is a like a ding type chip thing here in the label though, over peel thing. on the left. But not 100% what this goes for. I'm pretty sure it's around 12 to 15 as well. But yeah, that if it is, then that was definitely a good deal for 17. If I got $35 worth of games, so I got them for half price. Especially from a guy who is a reseller. That's pretty awesome. Um, Next here, guys. Everything else was actually. Oh no, it wasn't. I have some DVDs to show you first, and a couple more games before I get to into everything else that came from the same person. Um, Tekken DVD. I think this looks pretty sweet. I've seen it. I think it came from what's the name of that? Family Video, by the look of it. But they were asking $3 for it on DVD. I paid $2. Pretty sure the disc is pretty minty on this, and I want to watch it, so I bought that willingly. Thought it was awesome. And then there was a guy who, at first I bought one game from, The Conduit on the Wii. I think GameStop has this for around $5 now, but I paid $2 for it. The disc is pretty decent. It's a game I've been wanting to get. There is a second one now. I think he was asking 3 as well. And I talk everybody down. I mean, if you save $1 here, you save $1 there. By the end of the day, you save like $10. So, um, I also bought 2 DVDs from him. Men in Black 2. Have this on VHS, which obviously I'm going to get rid of because nobody uses VHS tapes anymore. But it's 2 discs, I guess, which is sweet. It's an awesome movie though. And Jackass the movie, special edition, underrated. It has a slip cover as well. Those were $1 a piece. So I got the Conduit and the 2 DVDs for $4. Definitely a steal. Most vendors at the flea market have movies for $2 or $3 a piece. Looked at them, decided to walk away. I mean, if you can find them for $1, they're definitely worth it. So that's sweet. From a guy I purchased from in the past here, we have a couple games I got off him. Um, I bought a bunch of like sealed cheaper PS2 games off him for a few dollars a piece, but haven't seen him in about a year, and he has had a couple of pretty sweet items. So this is a disc-only copy of Borderlands on the PlayStation 3. Not really sure what the going rate on this is. I think it's around $10, maybe more, but that disc is like flawless. And I got it for $1. So I had it on Xbox 360, but not PS3, so I'm gonna be keeping this. But that was sweet. Can't believe I got that for $1. And then I got Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. He wanted 3 on this. I said I'd pay him 2, or otherwise I don't want it. He took it. Not really sure what it goes for, money-wise, but it's a platformer, so I could probably tell you it's probably worth a good, $8, maybe $10. So I think I'm gonna keep that because I don't think I have it yet, and it looks like fun, something that I want to play. So the rest of the stuff here is from the same person. Went through. I actually had a bunch more stuff out. I had to narrow it down because there was a $25 game I wanted, and he wasn't letting it go for less than $25. But I'll probably get it in the future, whether I have to trade him or whatnot. We got a few complete in box games, 3 for Super Nintendo and 1 for N64. Madden 2000 in box, no manual on this one, but I already have several manuals. Jack Nicklaus Golf, complete in box. These are all sports games. These 4: Madden NFL 95 and Madden 96. The 3 Super Nintendo ones are all complete. The boxes are pretty good condition, minus this Madden 96 being bent. I got those for like $3 a piece. I paid a total of. I negotiated with this guy down to 40. I ended up taking a bunch of stuff out to keep it, somewhat even, like a lower number. Still a steal. I mean, those boxes alone I would have paid $3 for, so that was definitely worth it. So I got extra copies of the games now. Um, One Super Nintendo game here, Paperboy 2. Uh, Been wanting to get this. The label's a little rough on it, but I mean, it was in the lot. These weren't completely broken down by price, everything, but this game alone goes for about $10. So I've already got the box for it, so I've got it in the box now, finally. Um, but that was sweet. Even if I paid $5 for it, it's still like half price. So love to do that. We got some disc games here, and let me tell you, they're pretty flippin' awesome. Some of them. So Resident Evil 2, Clear Disc. A lot of these PS1 games that are in front here, they're partial discs. So like you can play through Claire's entire campaign. Um, but I don't have the Leon disc, and I actually have 2 copies of the Claire disc. I got those for $1 a piece, which is a steal because they go for about 10 a piece or so. Star Ocean Till the End of Time was $1 also. It's an Enix game. It's only disc 2 though. I didn't realize that on a few of these games. So what else? I already have the game, so I'm just gonna flip it, and I don't know if I can make $5 off it. I make $5 off it or whatever. Legend of Dragoon. This is disc 1, so you can play the first quarter of the game. The complete set of this goes for about $20. This disc alone, I could actually probably get $10 for, since it is the first disc. Um, Gonna sell it. I already have it complete in greatest hits and black label. Metal Gear Solid disc 2. Um, these discs, I think the rest of these came out to about $2 a piece, which when these games, I didn't realize that they were like multi-disc games for the PS1 ones, but whatever. Metal Gear Solid, it's disc 2. I might have an extra disc 1, even though the game alone goes for like 10 or $15. So for $2, if I sell it for 5, it's still a profit. My cat is climbing the screen. That's not good. Anywho, Alone in the Dark, game I've been wanting to get. This is disc 1. So hooray, I'm going to be keeping that one. Don't have it yet. I think I have to get the second disc, though, I believe. You guys are going to be pretty happy with the rest of these here. So, I've got 5 PlayStation 3 games to start off. So, 5 PS3 games for like $2 a piece, which is a steal. We have Red Dead Redemption, Game of the Year Edition as well, which I believe I'm going to keep. Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. This is easily, like a $10, $15 game. That's Game of the Year Edition as well. He wanted, I think, around 5 each, but he's like, if you buy the lot, I'll give them to you for 2 apiece. Mafia 2. Pretty sweet. And all these Blu-ray discs are like perfect condition. I did see a really scratched Blu-ray disc today, though, of Resident Evil 5. I was like, how did that happen? Because Blu-ray discs aren't supposed to scratch like that. But Little Big Planet 2. I do not remember what this game goes for, but I'm telling you right now, it's probably at least $30, and I got it for $2. Probably gonna play it and then possibly sell it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, PS3. I bought all his disc-only PS3 games. And the last disc-only game was Final Fantasy 13-2. pretty sweet. I think came out to like $4 on this one, which is still a steal. If you look at GameStop's prices, it's what, 13 used or something. Disc only. I don't have the case. I think I already have the game complete, so that one I'll likely end up flipping if I do already have it. Or actually, I might not have 13.2 on Xbox. I have it on PS3. I have I think the first one on both, 13 on both. So actually, I might keep that. I'll have to check. Um, so that's it for games, guys. The rest of these are Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got a stack here. Was running pretty decent deal. He says he does a bulk of about 100 cards for like $5. Um, I actually had a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh picked out, but I ended up throwing them back to save like $15. So they're just commons and uncommons, guys. Tried to pick out better condition ones, but I went through and got stuff that looks cool or some early sets like a few LB cards. Not these. These are like deck cards, like Magic Ruler. That's an LB Two-Mouth Dark Ruler. That's it for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I put the rest back. But Pokemon. These are random sets from anything that's not Wizards of the Coast. After um, I got a bunch of trainers that are I know easily go for some money. This department store girl from Arceus, but it's got writing on it. A few X and Y cards, like Pokemon Communications, I know are worth at least 50 cents a piece. So, and a Judge, that was definitely a really playable card in the day. Um, we'll get into base set. I only grabbed a few cards because most of them are in crappier shape. Charmander, Onyx, Professor Oak. That one's actually played. I don't know why I grabbed that. Bill. A couple jungle cards. We have some first edition Spearows. Fossil Kabuto, Krabby, first edition Shelder, stuff. Um, Tried to grab quite a few first edition cards. Damn, I guess this one got bent. Being in the bag, that sucks because I think I needed that. A couple legendary collection Dratinis. These are the only legendary collection I saw that he had left, but I grabbed them. One of them is pretty played, and a Neo 2 Larvitar. But if you think about these cards, most of these go for at least 40 cents a piece. The first edition's even more. Like, I have a ton of Team Rocket here, probably 50 cards, maybe more. A lot of these are first edition, and like I said, I tried to grab the best condition if possible. So he's got more of these. I'm going to end up going back through them probably next week or the week after. That's actually where I spent the majority of my time, because I was at the flea market for 3 hours and probably spent a good hour at his booth. I guess he runs an actual store now, but his prices are cheaper than online. He doesn't like selling online. So, definitely going to be stocking up quite a bit from him. He gets tons of games at like garage sales and thrift shops and flea markets and stuff. So he gets good deals on them. He had quite a few rare stuff. He has a lot of like really playable like Zeldas and Marios. But I mean, he knows what the stuff goes for. He tries to go by completed prices on eBay. But he does not sell on eBay. He does not like to. So just grabbed like some Team Rocket cards here. You can see I grabbed a bunch of trainers from these sets, more first editions. Not all of these are near mints. I tried to grab quite a few that were. I actually went through all the Pokemon and tried to grab the best. So you can see on the back, like there's some small edge wear and probably some scratches on them. But for the most part, they're in pretty good shape. Most of them. So we got some Gym Heroes before we end with Neo Genesis. Uh, I randomly grabbed an energy. So here's the Gym Heroes commons and uncommons. The majority of them are probably commons. But, like these trainers alone, you don't see them all too often. You can see that there's some duplicates. Obviously, I pulled as many as I could in the best condition. Some of them, like I said, have edge wear, but not horrible. You can always pick out the best conditions for my sets and then throw the rest up for sale. Quite a big lot of Neo Genesis commons and uncommons here. Um, Quite a few trainers, quite a few first editions in here as well. I think I got a ton of Moo Moo Milks. A couple cool ones like Totodiles. Professor Elm. Sprout Tower, this alone I think goes for like $1, so like yeah, these first edition like common trainer cards, easily, money cards. I mean, not a lot of money, but I mean, still, even if I could get $1 a piece on the duplicates on eBay, I make out. So you can see I've got a ton of specific trainers, um, like Moo Moo Milks, as you can see. Let's see here. There's a few more Pokemon like Chinchou, Berries, Oddishes, a Snubble, Hoppip, Hoppip, Natu, and to end off a couple different Chikorritas, which are at least 50 cents a piece, so that's cool. Um, so those were the Pokemon cards. So that's the end of everything I got. You can see right here is everything on my table. Pretty good haul. I mean, in total, I think I spent like $82 or something, which you think, you think it's a lot, but you look at what I got out of it, and you know that I got at least the stuff for, probably a third of what it would go for retail wise. So, like, used retail wise. And I don't even think that's before, like, the Pokemon cards. Um, like, I did look this up. This is a $10 game. This is a $20 game. So, $30, I paid 17 for the two, which is still a steal, especially from that guy. Pretty awesome pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed. Gonna keep some of these, watch the movies, and play the games, and sell the few extras that I already have. Was super stoked about the Super Nintendo games, and even more of these PS3 games for $2 a piece, which is a steal. So, especially like Oblivion and Little Big Planet 2. I'm pretty sure that's a hell of an expensive game still. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, please leave a thumbs up on the video, and I think you should be ready for episode 2 next week if I end up going. Hopefully I will. Um, but I talked to a lady who had some games, and she said she's got a ton of Super Nintendo games, so I got her card. She owns a store. I'm going to ask her to bring them in. And this is just the guy that I got a ton of stuff from. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace, guys.